Hey y'all, Jennifer here, Fierce Motorsports. Today I wanted to talk about a very specific portion of motorsports, and that's working on your own car by yourself. When I first started this journey into motorsports and then going off into building this business of mine, I had this picture in my head of late nights with my car friends, and we'd be working on the car together and cracking a couple beers and pulling it all nighter and watching the sunrise and all that stuff. And that is not at all how it works. A lot of the time is spent by yourself. It takes a decent amount of internal drive during those moments, because sometimes I really enjoy it and other times I'm like, I'd rather be inside playing with my foster kittens right now. Working on cars is hard. It is a mental game. And I want to take a moment to hold space and appreciate all of y'all that are on a journey of motorsports that don't have a huge foundation in wrenching on your vehicle. You got a car, you wanted to go do a track day, now you're hooked, and now you got to figure out how to deal with those shenanigans. I was watching a video, Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and he goes out and gets these vehicles out of these locations. It's ridiculously stuck. And one of them was stuck like right in this crevice. And looking at it, I'm watching this thinking there's no way that this vehicle is going to get pulled out. And the owner was like, how are we going to solve for this, right? How are we going to get this out? And so Matt says, well, I just got to solve one problem at a time. That's all you got to do. This car, my lovely 2013 WRX, has needed some extra love. And I've been putting it off because I found it intimidating. And I looked at it as I need to have all of this stuff done, right? I got to take off the headers, and I got to issue with the up pipe, and I got to trade out the catch can for an AOS and all of these things. Oh, and then the radiator decided to start leaking. So that was fun. Put this car in timeout. She's been naughty. Anyway, so it was just it was big, right? And in my brain, my anxiety brain, it's like, oh my gosh, it's huge, it's overwhelming. And I watched the video with Matt getting this vehicle, I don't even remember what kind of vehicle it was, out of this deep crevasse. And I thought about his words. And I know these are words I've learned in therapy, and these are words that people have told me, and they're words that I've told other people. But I just needed to hear them one more time, that all you're doing is solving for one problem at a time. So you're solving for one nut and one bolt and one frozen rusted piece and one hose that won't come off. And you're just solving for that one thing at a time. What is fun about working on vehicles is that when you solve for that, it might not solve in the way that you think it's going to. And then you have to solve for like 8 more things that you didn't really want to solve for, but it's the way it is. The other thing is that you learn more by messing up than you do by actually getting it 100% right in the first place. And that's a thing that I tell my anxiety on the regular when I'm working on cars, is that if you mess up, it's fine. It's not an insult to you. It doesn't mean that you're dumb. It doesn't mean that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that your car's dumb or your car's stupid. It means that you are now being presented with an opportunity to learn. And when we get out and learn, that means we're reaching out for information, we're accessing resources, we're helping to build our community, and we're making possibly some new friends. So if you are starting your motorsports journey and you have yet to go down the path where you're taking all of this lovely stuff out, look at those headers, first time dropping headers, reach out. I would love to give you a pep talk. I would love to tell you how it's one step at a time. And I would also love to tell you that if you reach a point where you're super stuck, reach out and ask for resources. We are not born knowing this information. No one comes out of the womb understanding how a turbo works. And speaking of doing things one step at a time, it's hot in my garage, and I have taken this video 20 times. So I think I'm going to call it. And look at that. It is what it is. So thanks y'all for listening, and let me know if you need anything.